జెన్కిన్స్ కూడా చేసుకోవచ్చా ఒకటే నోడ్లోని మాస్టర్ నోడ్ పనిచేయదా?
అది చేసుకోవచ్చు, దానికి ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది కదా.
ఓకే
సో ఓకే, first thing is we are launching 2 nodes. Okay.
ఓకే సార్.
So
ఇక్కడ కూడా సేమ్ జోన్ లో ఉండాలా సార్? ఒకటే జోన్ లో ఉండాలా, డిఫరెంట్ జోన్ లో కూడా పెట్టుకోవచ్చా మన మెషిన్స్?
అంటే డిఫరెంట్ పెట్టుకోవచ్చు. ఇట్ మైట్ నీడ్ ఏ లిటిల్ బిట్ కన్ఫిగరేషన్. సో అవన్నీ ఎందుకు మనకు హడావిడి ఎందుకని నేను, అంటే మనకి కరెంట్ మనకి ఇది నేర్చుకోవడం ఇంపార్టెంట్ కదా.
అవునవును.
సో దానికోసమని నేను ఒకటే దాంట్లో పెడితే కాంప్లెక్సిటీ మనం తీసేయాలి నేర్చుకునేటప్పుడు.
ఓకే ఎస్.
సో మన రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఇది. నిన్న మనం డయాగ్రామ్ చూసాం ఇది.
అవును సార్.
మ్యూట్లో పెట్టేయండి, బాగా డిస్టర్బెన్స్ ఉంది బాగా వెనకాల. ఓకే, సో మన రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఇది. ఓకే, కంట్రోల్ మెషిన్ మనకు ఒక మాస్టర్ నోడ్లో ఎన్సిబుల్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసి ఉంది. ఓకే, విఎస్ సీన్ దాట్. తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తున్నాం అంటే యాన్సిబుల్లో యూజర్ ఆథెంటికేషన్, కీలెస్ ఆథెంటికేషన్ చేసి దాంట్లో మనం ఒక సింపుల్ ప్లే బుక్ రన్ చేయడం. ఓకే, సో సింపుల్ ప్లే బుక్ అంటే మేబీ ఇన్స్లింగ్ ఎనీ సాఫ్ట్వేర్. దట్స్ నథింగ్ బట్ ప్లే బుక్ అన్నా మీరు గ్రూప్ పాలసీ అనుకున్నా, అంటే మనకి ఈజీ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ కోసం విండోస్ లాంగ్వేజ్లో. సో మనకి వీ షుడ్ బి ఏబుల్ టు ఎనేబుల్ కీలెస్ ఆర్ దీంట్లో ఈ న్యూ నోట్స్లో నేను న్యూ నోట్స్ ఎందుకు చేస్తున్నా అంటే సో దట్ వీ గెట్ ద కాన్ఫిడెన్స్. ఎనేబుల్ కీలెస్ ఆథెంటికేషన్, డూ సింపుల్ పింగ్. ఓకే, అంటే ఆ కన్ఫిగరేషన్స్ అన్నీ చూసుకోవడం కాబట్టి. తర్వాత సే మేబీ ఇన్స్టాల్ ఎనీ వెబ్ సర్వర్ 4 ఇన్స్టాల్ ఎనీ డేటాబేస్ సర్వర్. సో సింపుల్ కాన్సెప్ట్స్ ఇవి. సో ఇవన్నీ కూడా మన సింపుల్గా దీంట్లో ఒక కమాండ్ రన్ చేస్తే ఈ 2 నోడ్స్లోకి అదే ఇన్స్టాల్ అయిపోవాలి. దట్స్ మై ప్రైమరీ రిక్వైర్మెంట్. అండ్ యూ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ ది సింటాక్స్, అంటే మన డేటాబేస్ ఎట్లా ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాలి, mysql ఎలా ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాలి. ఎనీ విండోస్ రిసోర్స్ కెన్ డూ ఏ లైనక్స్ టాస్క్, ఎనీ లైనక్స్ రిసోర్స్ కెన్ డూ ఏ విండోస్ టాస్క్. సో దట్స్ అ పర్పస్ యాక్చువల్లీ. సో మనకు ఓఎస్ స్పెసిఫిక్ నాలెడ్జ్ ఉండాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. ఇట్ గాట్ రెడ్యూస్డ్. ఓకే, సో లెట్స్ కమ్ బ్యాక్. Okay, give me a second. So Ansible node 3, just putting it here. Node 4. Okay, so now what I need to do, first of all connect to master node. I'm just closing down all the putty sessions I have. Okay, this is a master node. Oh, sorry, it is still in stop state. Okay, so let's connect to this one. So here in the wizard screen, the inbound is 22 is by default, so there is nothing to change. Okay, let's go back. Okay, So this is the master node, and what we will do, we will open the putty. Okay, then open the node. Okay, so this is the 170 is the node 3. Then I need to connect it to other machine. Okay, so here are 3 machines which we have. I am minimizing the other screens. Okay. So for us, let's take it in a notepad. So if you take into the notepad, what is the IPs we have for the master node? Okay, this is the master node. Master node. Node 4. So that we don't search for the IPs going forward. Okay, ivi mana nodes ivi. So what I want is, I want to have a connection between these two. From here I should be able to push it onto this one. Okay, so let's minimize this one. Okay, 242. So how to identify the master or slave? Here from this IP we can identify master slave. Okay. So first check, switch it into the root. Ansible manipulations version. Okay, it is already installed, and here this is a fresh machine. So we don't have Ansible here. Okay, right. First thing is generate the, okay, first thing is enable the vi slash it is slash, okay, steps, enable for our purpose, see, root remote login in SSH file. So how to do? Vi etc ssh slash ssd underscore config. Okay, so then I need to come down, and you can either you can do a search string or anything. So permit root login is equal to yes. Okay, that is the thing we need to do, and public key authentication yes. So these are the two things we need to do. Okay, once okay, password authentication yes. Okay, password authentication yes, and root login is equal to yes, because in the learning stage we should not have the hurdles, because it will give us a hard time. So okay, I am saving this one. Then service SSD restart. Okay, so now I can log in from a root, and I can do vice versa. And here if I go to say currently my location is home directory is pwd /root. So if I say ls minus l ls minus alh, okay, I have .ssh folder. Okay, in here I might be having the authorized keys. So let's delete it. Okay, so run the command ssh hyphen keygen minus t rsa. Okay, and here also let's go into the cd dot ssh. Okay, and here we have the host id underscore rsa. Okay, so here let's see what is there in this authorized underscore keys. Okay, we have something. So what we will do, we'll just take this off. We don't want this. So rm minus rf underscore keys. Okay, then here let's delete this one so that we can create new. Okay, sh hyphen keygen minus t rsa. Okay, right. Okay. So what we need to do, cat underscore pub. So I just need to copy this one into other locations. To which file? vi. Okay, let me copy paste this one. Press capital small I and paste it and save it. Okay, this is step 1. So here also sudo to switch. So here go to .ssh. You might be having a file. Okay, r minus rf. So we don't want that key. We'll create a new file, empty file. Okay, so because we want to use the same key, I can copy the same file to here also. Okay, this is the public key from the master. Okay, then what I need to do, I should try to log in from the machines. Okay, here again we need to enable the, in the second mission also we need to enable the etc ssh/sshd ss underscore config. So permit root login is equal to yes. Okay, and password authentication yes. Of course we are using the keys, and if at all if you want to test from any other user, we can do that. So here also service ssd sshd restart. Okay, so now what I should do, I should try to log in from this master to slave. SSH. So you can give the syntax as root @ and enter the key, or else if you don't give root @ it will take the what is the default user you are in. Okay, if you are in root, it will take it as a root. If you are in student, it will take the default as student. Suppose if you are in root and you want to log in as a student, then you need to give it as SSH student @ okay, or else you can just press enter. So first time it will ask you.
So please again, sir, please come again.
Okay, fine. Fine. So okay, go for mute. See, this is my node. So what I had done till now, I edited the etc ssh ssd underscore config. Okay, that's a point 1, and enable the permit root login yes and password authentication is equal to yes. Okay, that's a point 1. And if I want to log in into any of the machine, So what's the command I need to do? I need to say SSH. Okay, so if suppose if I don't, I say SSH only the IP, then what it will take is by default it will take it as root at the, I mean the user, the default name it will take it as his root, because I logged in as root here in my local machine. Okay, so it will take it as root at the rate of. So if you are in root and if you are typing this command, it is equal to typing as root at the rate of. Okay, suppose you want to log in as a student on the destination machine, then you have to, if you are in root, then you should type it as student, so that you will log in as a student in the destination machine. Okay, that's the trick in the SSH. So here, okay, 119 is my node 4. Okay, I done my configuration on the destination. Okay, this is first time it will ask you. Oh, sorry. Then I am able to log in into the destination machine as a root only. Okay, cool. So I have done configurations on this. So these are the brand new machines. So there is nothing inside it. Okay, then what I need to do? I need to go to, now comes the Ansible configuration. So cd/d/ oh sorry, I need to go into the master node. Master node is 242. I should say exit. Okay, here I should say exit. Okay, then I need to go etc Ansible, ANSIBLE. So here edit host file. This is the first important file we need to do. So just put it as, you can put any name, whatever the name you want. Say, just say my lab. Okay, so take this lines, copy it. Okay, delete the old IPs because IPs are changing. Then okay, here okay, then I'm just saving this file. Okay, there is nothing hi-fi in this one, 172.31 in this one. So what is the first command we need to run? The first command is try to ping if the machines are running or not. So ping from where? You need to ping using Ansible. So you have to say Ansible. What is the name we given? My lab. Okay, means it is a group of the server. So what we see, cat host. See, this is the group name. Okay, so this is the group name, we are going to use it. So Ansible my lab -m ping. Okay, it says a success ping pong. So I am able to reach both machines, 170 and 119. So again go back to our diagram. What is our diagram? Enable keyless authentication, okay, which is done, and do simple ping, which is also done, which is very good. And then what is the other step? Install web server. Okay, so the simple concept is, we need to understand what is the service we want to use and what is the daemon it is called. Generally in Linux, once the service is installed, the daemon the service will be having end name called sshd. Suppose I'll show you. See, here it is running as SSD. Actually we call the service, the package name will be SSH, means secure shell. The service which is running, it runs in the form of daemon. So what is the meaning of daemon? It runs continuous, or we call it as a process in the Windows language. So the process will be having a end character called D. Suppose I want to install a web server. So web server is HTTP, and once it is installed, the service which is running is called HTTPD. It is the same with the MySQL. If I am installing a MySQL, then the service will become MySQL D, because after once it is installed, the service will run as MySQL D. Okay. Okay, so for our easy purpose, okay, we have some files for us. So let's analyze it. Okay. Okay. Let me clear. Okay, let's take into a notepad. So what is this is called? This file is called. This file is basically a YAML file. Okay, YML. So why it is called as it's a syntax format. So we have different syntax formats. One is XML, one is JSON, one are the data. So XML is there, JSON is there. Another is called YAML format. So XML is has the highly cursive brackets and all that, and JSON is also has the curly braces, but YAML doesn't have any curly braces. Okay, all it is having a space only. So every syntax starts with 3 characters, 3 hyphens at the start. That is the maximum syntax we need to give. Generally, in everywhere we need to start with open braces, closing braces, all this stuff. No, here we don't require. So what you need? It starts with the, if it says if you give 3 hyphens, then you are saying that I am writing a JSON this YAML format. Okay, good. So here what we need to do? I just need to edit my host. So what is the host name? My lab. Okay, and okay, these are all the variables. In every application, we can we need to say if you want to run any service, what is the port you need to open, all that stuff. So HTTP score is equal to 80 and max client. So it's okay if you don't give these also variables also. Okay, just to give the variable differences we need to give. So just like how we return the cloud formation, we are also doing the same here. Okay, so here once you say task, means from there the installation, actually the work will start. So name is the is a command line. Ensure Apache is at the latest version. So what is the installer you are using? I am using a yum. Okay, so you have 2 installers. One is called RPM, one is called yum. So yum is the latest one, so we will use the yum. So I think you know installation of you already installed yum install, Jenkins yum install, Ansible, all that. So it's the same command. Okay, then so okay, name is HTTPD. Okay, I want to install this service, and state is equal to latest. So what is the meaning of this latest is? It is nothing but a tag. So in the Docker we heard about something called as a tags. So if anything that is built is nothing but a tag. So we might get a question how to find this latest one. Okay, this while will return only one time and we can use it 100 number of times. So what I need to do, suppose I want to understand what is the latest version available in the yum repository. So yum list pipgrep -i httpd. Okay, I am asking, I am trying to retrieve from the repository. Okay, what is the httpd latest version? So what is that I need to install? Either you can give as httpd or you can give it as more specific. I want to install for x86, all that stuff. Okay, so it is okay to give it further till here also. So that's why, because it is here httpd, I am installing it. Okay, so we don't give this version number. We say that whatever the latest is need to be installed. Okay, which is very good. Where is my file? Okay. Okay, so if you want to do any changes to the configuration files, we can do. So for now, what we will do, we will just eliminate this one. Okay, we don't want to do multi-complexity. Okay, so our row importance is ensure Apache is running, service name is, so okay, this we need to install the package and we need to start the service. Okay, So, and handlers means this is a if then else statement la, something like that. So, if it is not started, then it will be restarted. Okay. Okay. Then let's go to EC2, EC2 console, and what I need to do is I need to enable 80 port, right? So, suppose if I go and try to browse this URL, so currently it will not come down. Why? Because first of all, nothing web service is not installed, and second is at the group the security group level 80 port is not allowed, because inbound 80 port need to be allowed. Okay. So, suppose I want to connect it this machine on a 80 port. Okay. So, what I need to do? Okay. So, if I want to connect to using here on the 80 port, what I need to do is I need to enable 80 port, right? Enable 80 port in security groups. So, this is the same for the other machine also. So, because this is the inbound, so we have to very have a clarity what is inbound request, what is outbound request. So, here 22 port is inbound to this one from the internal, this is from the external. Okay. Okay. So, here we are getting error, that is very good. And what I need to do, I just need to go to the security group. So, you know how to edit the security groups, and I just need to add the rule 80, or you can search for HTTP. Okay. Inbound is I am asking for the from the universe. Okay. 80 80 80. Okay. For the both nodes I am using the same security group. Okay. Here see 76 is there. So, here also 76. So, there is no difference. If you edit in one area, it will be reflected under 7. Okay. So, we enabled the, okay, this is done. So, this is completed. So, what I need to do, install web server. So, installing web server is quite easy. So, what I need to do, I just need to copy my playbook. So, playbook is also in a simplified language, it is your policy, you can say anything. So, what I need to do, I will say web server dot yml. Okay. Insert. So, this will install web server even on hundreds or thousands of machines. So, when we are discussing the AWS, the primary requirement is, can you configure the same thing on a say 100 number of times. Okay, this might disconnect in say in 8 minutes. I'll start it again. No worries. Okay. Okay. So, what I am doing here. Okay. So, here the command is ansible -playbook web. Command is very simple. So, there is no hi-fi fancy stuff here. Ansible -playbook web server dot yml. Okay. So, first it says play is my lab. Okay, it is gathering the facts. Okay. So, it is say okay, okay, means on the both machines web is server is installed. Okay. Then okay, we need to test it whether it is correct or not. So, what I need to do, earlier we got this error, then if I refresh it, I am getting this page. Okay. So, if I go to the other machine, I will get the same page. Wait. Right. Okay. So, we are able to install web server without knowing anything in the basics internals of the Linux, okay, which is very good. Then okay, what if I want to install MySQL? Okay, so it's the same thing. Let's say again we need to okay, anyway we have this so file is the same file. So what I am doing, webserver.yaml I am copying to mydb.yml. Okay, so we don't have to worry about the syntax. Then I need to find out mlist. Okay, mlist my file. So here the database name is in latest version it is called MariaDB. Okay, so what I need to do, this is the server I need to install. Okay, so here we copied one file. Okay, I just need to go inside and edit the file, as simple as that. So here the file my hosts are same, and here okay, MySQL underscore port, okay, it runs on 3306, okay, remote as login. So here the package name is whatever we copied from the list, so it will say latest, and here I just need to, this is a comment line, I am updating it, MariaDB. So what is MariaDB is a upgraded version of the MySQL. Okay, it's a, in the old versions it is called as MySQL, here new version is called as MariaDB, as simple as that. There is nothing changed, syntax everything will be the same. Okay, here again, so this works even though I don't edit this line, that is okay. Okay, here then okay, then what is the other command I need to run? I just need to say my db.yaml. Okay, so this is for installing databases or database in 2 machines. Okay, fine. So let's try to okay. And let's try with the MySQL. Okay, let me query the MySQL also. MySQL hyphen server. Hey, where are you? Fine. Okay, here let's try to okay, let's try to do this one. So it is only the selection of the package. Okay, we need to be careful. After that, everything will be the same. So MySQL D. Okay, so we learned that MySQL every service will be having Okay, we need to name it as mysql. Right. So we are just clearing out and run the playbook. Okay, mydb.yaml. So whatever the command lines we are putting, it will be coming here. So it is running the next commands. It is okay. So okay. Then how to make sure whether it is running or not? So what I need to do, I can run a service. So what is the basic command? I can do ps minus aex pipe grep minus I, you can say mysql. Okay, it is running. Or else I can run a simple command mysql minus u root minus p. Okay, so these are the fresh clients and we just installed using only 2 files. So what are the 2 files? So this is only write once. So I have 2 files. Okay, in the master node 242. Okay, so in the master node I have web server and mydb. So I don't have to learn the how to install in the destination servers or log into it. I just need to enable a key. So a single user, a single admin can manage thousands of machines. So what I need to do, I just need to append the IP address in the required servers and start. I can just push it playbook. So hardly it takes 1 minute or 2 minutes to get the software installed. Okay, so this is this very simplified usage of the playbook. And there is another concept called roles, means it is the advanced level. Okay, or else let me give you a diagram. So first thing is how to understand. So consider this is called ad hoc commands. Okay, first level. Let me write it. Okay, ad hoc commands. And then on top of it, to automate the ad hoc commands, we have something called as playbooks. So playbooks or policy doc. Okay, then on top of it, the advanced next to the playbook is the roles. Okay, so what is a role? Here I can combine installation of the configuration of end to end. Say in a here we are using a two what we call 2 playbooks. So in a role we can include multiple playbooks, and using a single command I can configure end to end. Say like installing a web server, installing the database server, and configuration of the database server, copying of the files, installation of the application code, everything. Means entire application deployment can be done using a simple role. Okay, so role is nothing but a collection of a playbooks, and so it will be like this. Here we'll be having say one playbook here is there, so another playbook. So what I'll do, I'll combine everything into a one master playbook. Okay, so generally this will be called site.yaml or something. So what is the command I'll write? I'll just write ansible-playbook, say main.yaml. So it will install all this. Okay, that is the role. Okay, so okay, it's already coming to the 1 hour. So what I'll do, I'll stop it here. And one good thing I have done today, I have recorded this entire setup. Hey,
Okay, sir.
mute పెట్టవా ప్లీజ్, mute పెట్టు ప్లీజ్. So I have recorded this entire setup. I'll try to share it in the Google Drive so that you can see multiple times and practice, because these are the key critical steps. Okay.